The Summer Campaign, Episode 1, 2019. Welcome, Will.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you.
It is that time of year again when we go on at you about how difficult and what challenges we face at House of Bread looking after the vulnerable and the homeless of Stafford and the surrounding areas. So, Will, let's kick off. I know we've talked about this briefly if you watched Hob News, but if this is your first foray into the summer campaign, what are we going to be looking at, Will? Just in general.
In general, we're looking at what it's like to be vulnerably housed, whether that's temporary accommodation, somebody else's accommodation that you're staying that is perhaps inappropriate and affecting a residency, rough sleeping, crisis where rough sleeping is the first choice of where you're going, the support that's available through our friends at Stafford Borough Council and Housing Options. So we'll be talking about what it means to meet Cheryl and others that are there, so you understand what the process is, and that's really, really important.
And why is this? Because we talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Why is it relevant to the summer?
It's particularly relevant in the summer because there are as many people homeless in the summer as there are in the winter.
And the challenges are the same, just as equally difficult.
It is, with the additional issue around the heat and the dehydration. So there's a number of manifestations of things like poor health generally, but it's things like where you might, and we'll talk through this, what it might look like to see somebody who is dehydrated. So think about the hydration, what sort of food you're offering. We'll go through all of that, so you're better informed, so that you are in a position to be able to help somebody, and so therefore extend your kindness beyond just simply providing a cup of tea or a sandwich. It's really more meaningful. Try and really get you so that you're in a position to feel empowered to do the work that we do, but perhaps in a smaller way.
And we want to do that in relation to the summer. So we know we get, I mean, there's huge campaigns every year at Christmas, and homelessness and people being vulnerable is huge. It's massive news stories at Christmas, but it is just as difficult in the summer and as dangerous, as I keep going on about to Will, even out of these videos. I know I say on these all the time. There was a statistic taken on the deaths throughout the year, and the average was the same in August as it was in December and June and July. So the summer months are just as deadly if you are street homeless as it is in the winter. So what we want to do is try and inform you to help, or anybody who's watching these, to help you recognise that we still need as much help from the community in the summer as we do in the winter, because we are completely community led, we are completely community driven. So anything you give us goes straight to the mouths of the homeless or our energy costs.
Thank you already to the people this week who have phoned me about people they've seen sleeping in tents, either at their local church or in a field somewhere, and that's great, and we can inform the authorities, but we're going to give you information that you can make that call direct, and that'll just speed things up.
So over the weeks we're going to look at different things around being in the summer, which includes, maybe having sun cream on you, all that kind of stuff, just those little things that if you've watched these for the past few years, you've probably heard it before, so you're more than welcome to watch. You don't have to if you don't want to, but do like and share the videos and spread it around to as many people, because obviously there's not just homeless people in Stafford in the summer, there's loads of people everywhere. Talking of people having it on their minds, we wanted to talk to you this week about donations, because at the moment, year on year, we always see a decline in donations, especially food donations during the summer months, Will, and obviously people are just as hungry in the summer as they are in the winter. So what do people need to think about when donating in the summer?
Well, one of the things that you can think about is finding out where your nearest drop-off point is. So we'll talk about what that means and where you can drop food off. And it's critical that we think about the needs of the people that we're supporting in a holistic way. So the sort of food that we're going to be suggesting that you donate is pretty basic in terms of the format.
Well, it was kind of a trick question to you, if I'm honest, but it's exactly the same food as you'd buy in the winter. If you're donating to the food banks at Christmas especially, please do it at summer especially, because we cannot stress enough how important it is. And it's the same for every food bank in the country. And we get it, it's nice. It doesn't necessarily feel like a tough time to be homeless. It might not be on your minds. When you go out in the winter, you're cold and you think, crikey, how cold are the people who haven't got anything? When we go out and we think, gosh, it's nice and warm, I'm just in a t-shirt and shorts, this is great. just remember that the people who are wearing whatever they were to keep warm in the winter
Are
are
gonna be
wearing
wearing it in the
exactly
summer.
the same in the summer.
Yeah.
They cannot get rid of their items, their
Yeah.
possessions.
I just want to say a big thank you to lots of people who are coming in just quietly dropping off food bags. That might be at Trinity Cafe, it might be at our unit,
It might be in
could
Asda.
it could be in Asda. But what you're doing on a regular basis is allowing us to have a base. But we've really got to a stage now where we need to start increasing that.
We haven't run out of food,
No.
but we do like to be generous at House of
Yeah.
Bread. So if you're passing anywhere, you know, in Asda or you
Co-ops.
want the co-ops
Yeah.
or you want to pop down to Cafe 43, please do grab an extra tin and give it to us, because every tin matters. It really,
There's
really
a couple
does.
of businesses that are starting to set up bins and collections. We've got the churches, which always help us out. But you might find your business either wants to or you already have. So just be a bit more aware of where you can supply the food. And if you were thinking, well, one tin a week won't make any difference, it does.
Yeah.
It really, really does.
And we're giving out, just in our weekly food bags, well, on average, probably
Yeah.
our weekly food bags and enhanced food bags, around about 500 tins a week. So you can see how much food we do need in. But you've been fantastic over
Yeah.
the years, and you won't let us down again. That is why we're going to kick off the 10,000 tin challenge in one of these summer campaign videos. So please get ready for that. That's going to be super, super exciting. We've got lots of things to talk to you about. So yes, summer campaign 2019,
He's
episode 1
on.
over. Thank you very much, Will,
That's
for
all right,
joining me.
Jack.
Thank you very much for watching. It is the summer. We're both out in quite warm clothes here.
Yeah.
We're panicking because there's quite a strong wind there, so something might fall over. But it's getting warmer. It was really warm at the weekend, 22
Yeah.
degrees. We've already seen people coming in with the effects of dehydration
Yeah.
because the right liquids aren't necessarily the ones our friends are
Excessive
drinking.
sunburn, that's another big problem.
So we'll get onto all that in the coming weeks. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Like I said earlier, please do like and share these videos because they are for everybody, not just for people in Stafford. Don't forget to check out Hob News, which is pretty much for people in Stafford.
Yeah.
That's always on a Sunday at 4, so you can have your Sunday lunch and then enjoy
And
us.
some people do. They've fed back to us that they do.
Wow. Thank
you, viewers.
Please carry on. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.